think about our ki flow through our hara, we connect to the center of the earth. The center of the earth connects to the center of the sun. Also, the center of the earth connects to the centers of everyone in here. Our centers all are connected to the center of the earth. We connect to the center of the sun connects to the center of the galaxy, the center of the galaxy connects to the center of all the universe. So we are literally connected to everything in the universe through our haras. And the energy of the universe comes through our haras like a spring, right? So if we understand the reservoir of divine energy coming through us, and we notice that our shield is actually kind of frozen water at the top of the well, right? If the ice starts to break a little bit and all the pressure creates a stream out, it sprays up like a geyser. But when all the ice melts, there's a flow. And we can all have our water. Right? So sometimes the ice melts and the water goes back down into the well. And he doesn't get a drink of water. Sometimes it stays ice, so he can't have water. Sometimes the ice cracks a little bit, like a hole in the dike, and the water shoots out. And he doesn't get the same kind of thing. He gets the water, but it comes out as a sharp spray into his face. But when the ice melts properly, there's water we can all drink from. The water flows from our center out into our partners with this thing, with this feeling of giving. The Tao Te Ching sometimes translated, water is like the highest good. The highest good is like water. It gives life to the 10,000 things and asks nothing in return. What we want to do is we want to make ourselves available to our partner who needs us, who attacks us because he needs this connection to his divine source. He's going through us to get it. So instead of saying, no, you don't get it, things for energy. No, I'm not going to give you any of mine. Or, oh, I'm going to hide it away. I'm going to bury it so you can't have any. Or saying, oh, you want some of that? I'll give you some of that right in the face. We say, I have an unlimited supply. Of course you can have some. There's an unlimited supply. Of course you can have some. Now, did you notice I didn't have to apply kodagaishi? I didn't have to break free and force him down. Because he's very happy with the connection. Very happy with the connection. It doesn't feel like something he doesn't want. Right? He's very happy with the connection. I don't have to force him into Shihonage. Shihonage is me going for his face. No, don't grab. Okay. Just turn. Turn that way. Shihonage, I'm going for his face. Oh, but see, he's blocking me. Do you see how you're blocking me?
Yeah.
Don't block me. Allow me. Protect me while this happens. I'm going for his face. Your real attacker, he doesn't need to be grabbed. We do an aikido sometimes because I give you a shield. I'm defending myself. So in order for you to do Shihonage, go ahead and do it the way we've done it before. He's got to hold on to my arm. And I have to go along with it because if I don't, I'll be injured. A real attacker, as soon as he feels this, and he gets to this, he wants to hold up. He wants to stop this. He goes into defense. He doesn't attack anymore because he feels himself in a precarious position. He may be able to push through that to continue the attack, but it's very difficult. The same difficulty we're having trying to find beneficent intention when we're grabbed. It's very hard for an real life attacker to put up with that. keep attacking through that. But if I don't give him any reason to feel that I'm threatening him, he'll just keep coming with his need to connect. And that'll give enough energy to find out where the flow is. To allow this takamusu aiki, spontaneously manifesting aikido. We don't know how it's going to happen. We know Tenshi Nage, he'll do that himself. By that time I kind of guided you, because I'm showing something specific. And that's okay, but see, if I try to do something specific, it gets a little weird, because it's not in alignment with what he's truly giving. It threw him off, right? See, mostly this energy flow here, as I extend outward, it's doing this. If I try to make this happen, I can force it to happen, right? But why force? Why impale, why chop your partner's head off if he's intent on impaling himself with his own sword? That's one way to look at it. I don't want to look at it that martially, because I don't want to look at him like someone who's attacking. I want to look at him as someone who's asking for help. Okay? So let's think of, if you get stuck here, think of the well. Think of this as ice. Okay? Think of what it feels like when the ice melts, and you'll see if the ice melts and the energy starts going in a different direction. And think about all of that reservoir of ki from the entire universe that's been given to you. It's all flooding out. And ki is love. And so love loves to connect with the central core. Water loves to come together with water. And so we allow that reservoir of ki to be expressed. Okay? Now, one thing physically, I don't like to talk about the physical stuff so much, but in Aikido there is physical parts. Okay? Part of it is turning off the line and entering. Okay? So when we come to our partner, I can't send this energy out and come right in here like this, because I'm running into something. Right? So in all our Aikido and all our techniques, we've learned that turning off the line is important. Sometimes we turn this way. Sometimes we turn irimi. And sometimes we turn tenkan. Right? We need to let our bodies do that. But we don't want to make our bodies do it. We don't want to deliberately tenkan, because then it takes my attention away from my partner and puts it on me. I'm going to do my tenkan. Instead, we find that if he sends energy really rapidly, the tenkan comes out of that. Tenkan spontaneously happens. So we want to give to our partner this gift. The next physical thing I want you to remember in your practice is to keep your body straight. Remember, we have this flow through our system. And if we stand upright, we have, if you look at our sensei, he's always kind of, his posture is always in balance and is always upright. He ends his aikido from here. And oftentimes you see he's like this. This is the feeling of love coming out of us, expanding out of us. And yes! How often have we gone to a place we love and go, I'm here! Nature, the beach, the forest, the desert. These places, right? Keep your body up. There's many of us who we overinvest ourselves. So we're here, and as our partner goes down, we're here. But this is dangerous, because his need to connect may not be totally satisfied yet. Especially if he feels unsupported, if he feels a different kind of ki flow because I'm moving with him. It's kind of like being in the subway, the train, and you're holding on to the pole, but the pole is a loose rope. The train moves and there's no support. That's why the poles are rigid and the thing is connected to the roof of the train so that there's some support, right? So instead of here releasing him and either ending up like this or down here like this, I want to provide a structure for him down my center line, this power axis. Okay? And then also I'm ready for my next partner. So there are many people drowning on this beach. So when I'm done with him, I want to go to my next partner. Okay? So if you get stuck, think about the ice and flowing outward. Okay? Try that. Thank you.